How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 10 of a Let's Play series for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Maypole Farm. And we last left off, we ended up buying the trailer right here in front of me. The modular trailer that has all the various attachments to it, which is just absolutely fantastic. It is already proven to be a huge improvement what I had before. But, and there's a small but, it is far too big for my tractor. Every time my tractor is just not strong enough to be able to handle it. It's too light. It's not built for it. Just not built for it, but that's okay. Well, what else did we do in this last episode? We ended up buying the spinnery. So we took all the wool that was there at the farm and we moved it over to the spinnery. And now we got that processing. We're making some fabric. We also ended up working on a contract where we were able to get a bunch of red beets, which means our horse is finally, after almost several months, has now finally got some root crops that they can enjoy. And it is awesome. The horse is happy and they are fully fed, waiting for them to just keep on growing and just continue to be more and more valuable as time goes on. What do we got going on today? Well, as you can see right here in front of me, I leased some equipment here and I brought a load of manure very carefully down here to the biogas plant. So that is where we're going to start. We also need to switch over the trailer to its gas configuration because we are literally sitting on a fortune right now. We have almost, I think, 200,000 liters of methane here at this plant. We also have about 50,000 liters at the farm. So we just have to convert it over and make some cash. And then we've got some pretty big purchases to come up with because right now it is this trailer and tractor combination, although I like this trailer and I like this tractor, it's just not working. And this is my big tractor. It's still a small one, but we gotta solve for this problem. So let's go ahead and load up all the manure from the ground here into the intake. Let's go ahead and there we go. And just like that, all of it is in the intake there. Let's see. And perfect. Now let's go ahead and grab the slurry from the main farm so that way we have a whole bunch of product that's here, but we got to get this all converted over to a liquids tank first, which will work out perfect because then we can grab the slurry, bring that over here. Then we'll run back to the farm one last time with the methane that's there and sell that off, as well as then start loading all the methane from here and sell that off as well. So let's fire this up. I'm going to run over to the shop because they have the tub components that I need, and it'll work out very nicely. We can just hit there, go back to the farm. But I will cut us out here and cut us back in as soon as we bring the slurry back here. See you in a little while. Alright, so I have hit a bit of a snag. I've got 25,000 liters of slurry in this tank here, and this tractor is not heavy enough nor strong enough to even get out my driveway going back there. I might be able to get out the driveway going over in that direction, but it's just not working out. So let's go ahead and set this trailer. Oops. Let's disconnect this. Drop this. And then I'm going to leave this weight right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the shop. I anticipate making a fair bit of money today. And with that in mind, I will just go ahead and pay it forward and buy myself a new tractor, something that's going to be strong enough and heavy enough to handle all the weight that is 25,000 liters of slurry. Because right now, this ain't cutting it. This little guy, although I love this little guy, love this even littler guy, we need a big boy. So, or at least a bigger boy. So, I'm gonna run up to the store there and place an order. Meet you up there. Alright, I'm up here at the shop, and as you can see, here is my new tractor. I got myself a T-Series Veltra, and it's not much bigger, not much stronger than the one I have now, but it is an upgrade. So let's go ahead and fire it up. Oh, listen to that. Oh, that engine purr. Is a manual transmission, unfortunately. I'm not too terribly pleased about that, but it'll work out fine. So let's go ahead. Ooh, this thing gets up and moves. I like it. Let's go ahead and get this back to the farm and see how it can handle that trailer there. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright, pulling back into the biogas here. Pull around this side. And we're going to sell off all the methane, and this is methane from the farm. So we got every bit of methane that we could. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Alright, let's see what we get for this one little trailer here. And then I'll cut us out, cut us back in as soon as all the trailers are taken care of. So look at that. Ho, 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 baby. One trailer full. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Look, look, look. And bam, $63,000. Whoo, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, now it's time to cash in. We'll see you in a while. Alright, so I got the last little bit here. Let's dump it out and see where we stand. Over 400,000 already. Let's see, let's see, let's see. There we go. $428,000 when everything's said and done. That's amazing. Holy smokes. So we've got us a brand new tractor and have almost $500,000 in the bank. That's excellent. So excellent. Love it, love it, love it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to head back to the farm. I'm going to drop off the tractor and trailer, and then we've got some more purchases to make. We're going to prepare ourselves for the coming months here, because we got some big projects ahead of us. I think that it's going to work out just nicely, but let's go ahead and head back to the farm. We'll meet you there. Alright, so I'm back here at the farm. I went ahead and picked up my little tractor here, and I'm going to go ahead and drop off these couple of pallets worth of wool over to the spinnery there just so we can have them there. But then I'm going to head over to the main shop and I'm going to make a pretty large purchase. I think it's going to work out just fine for us and it's going to set us up very nicely come the winter time. So let's go ahead and stack these two on top of each other like so. There we go. Perfect. Now we can run over to the spinnery and drop this off. So what I'm thinking about doing, something that's going to get us really well set up for the coming months, is this forestry area right across the street here. This is a massive forest and it goes all the way back to the sawmill. I think I'm going to buy that forest. I think I'm going to rip it all down, rip down all the trees, clear it out, and then make my very first field in which I'm going to have arables of some kind. Whether those, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to put in them, but I think it'll work out just fine because it'll be, a massive field. It'll be huge for the area, and it will then open up the opportunity for me to start to expand and get into different kinds of farming. Right now, all I have is grass care farming. I have nothing else. I can make hay, I can make grass, I can make silage. That's it. Everything else I've been getting from contracts. So I need to start splitting things out and getting a little bit more diverse in the way of what I have. And I drove right past the spinnery, not paying any attention where I'm going. Let's go ahead and spin around. There we go. But yeah, it's I think it's going to work out just fine when I get all those trees kind of cleared out and taken care of. It's going to take a ton of work. It's going to be a lot of trees to clear out, and I mean, right now I don't have any of the equipment really to handle an operation that big, but with almost $500,000, I should be able to buy that land and have a bit extra to play around with. So I think it'll work out in the end. But let's see, the spinnery is just on top of this little hill here, and I will cut us out and cut us back in as soon as I get to the shop. We'll see you over there. All right, so I have just paid for that land. Now you can see 155,000 left in the account. Holy smokes, it was 272,000 to buy that chunk of property, but it is gonna be worth every penny because check it out. So this is kind of a map of the entire area. I own pretty much everything down here in the southwest of the town, and this whole forest area is now mine. All this, as you can see, farmland number 112, all this is now going to be able to be harvested and made into something. It is right next to my kind of pilot field, the one that tells me when I'm able to go ahead and start harvesting grass. And if I can make a nice little access road into this area, maybe if I cut down a chunk of the hedging or something over here and I cut down all these trees, I mean, this is just going to be absolutely massive project. But with the winter coming, it's going to be epic. It is going to be epic, and it's going to work out just right. So I'm going to go back to the house real quick and kind of show you what it is I'm kind of undertaking here, because it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a massive, massive, massive project. But I will go ahead and see you over there in just a little while. All right, so this is what we're going to be working on. This is it. I'm standing in the middle of my kind of pilot field, right across the street from my home, and you can see this is massive. This is going to be a huge, huge undertaking, but tons and tons and tons of forestry. And when everything's said and done, we'll be able to come in here and really, you know, really get some work done. So look at this. We got trees for days. Just absolute trees for days. And I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to proceed from here, because it's one of those, like right now it sounds all, nice, fine, and dandy, but we need to find a way to be able to get all this stuff somewhere, anywhere. I mean, we might take this to the sawmill, we might take this to sell points. I don't know. We might make wood chips. I have no earthly idea what I'm going to do. You can see the sawmill through the trees in the background there. So it might be a good thing to maybe get some equipment, bring it over here, and just start taking it to the sawmill right off the bat. I don't know. It's one of those that I'm going to have to think about how to proceed from here, because, we still got a couple months to winter time, but we've got to start thinking. We got to start planning, because this is a huge, huge, huge undertaking. But we'll figure it out. But I'll go ahead and cut us out from here. Cut us back in as soon as I can. We'll see you in a while. Alright, so I've made it back here to my farm. I'm going to go ahead and start working on a contract. I received a call on my way back, and the owner of the shop said that he's got a buddy of his who needs some grass turned into silage. So I told him, hey, I've got a bunch of silage here on the farm. I'll go ahead and just give him the silage that he needs, and then I will come by, mow his grass, and then kind of go from there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and load up a bunch of silage, as much as they need, and then once that's all done, I'll deliver it, and then I'll get to work on just mowing it and using my facilities here in order to produce more hay and more silage and more methane, because that's the byproduct that I get from that process. So awesome stuff. But I'll go ahead and cut us out here, and when I cut us back in, I'll be mowing some grass and making some grass bales. I will see you in a while. Alright, so I'm just getting back from delivering all the silage. Now I need to go ahead and grab my little blue Valtra, grab my mower deck, and head out and mow their field. Make some grass bales, and then bring it back here. So I will go ahead and uncouple from the trailer and head on out there. We'll see you in a while. Alright, we're here, and it's time to get to work. Bring this up here, drop the deck. Perfect. Okay, so I got the field mowed and baled. Now that that is done, I went up to the shop to drop off the baler, and I bought a little attachment for it. So I think it's going to work out really nicely. It's going to make grabbing bales and everything along those lines just that much easier, and I won't have to make as many laps around the field in order to grab everything. But while I was there, I got two more contracts. So I sent the tractor with the mower down to those fields to be able to get started on that. And then I'm going to do the same exact thing as I did before. I'm going to take my silage and use that as the product that they need. And then once that's all said and done, I'm just going to make grass bales and pump them through here and be good to go. Like, it's just one of those that it just makes more sense for me to do it this way rather than trying to deliver uh, the full product. It's going to be a lot easier, a lot nicer for me, and I get to use all my equipment, which is going to save me, from having to spend leasing costs. I don't have to use somebody else's equipment, and I get the methane here as a byproduct. So everything works out in the end, in my opinion, and I'm just going to start, delivering what I got, what I need, and be able to go from there. See you in a little while. make my way back up to the shop, and there is my new purchase. Check that out. Oh yeah. We now have a bale stacker, which is excellent. They had to install the hitch on the rear of my baler here, but this thing is going to make things so much easier. It's going to stack 4 bales, one on top of the other, and then once they're all stacked, they're going to spit out onto the field and be good to go. I don't have to sit there and worry about driving all around anymore. Unlike the first contract we did over there, we still haven't picked up the bales yet, but we no longer have to just run all over and pick one bale up at a time. We can pick up 4 bales at once, and it's going to be so much easier. So let's go ahead. Whoops, I didn't turn off my tractor. Let's go ahead and connect to the baler. There we go. Back up. Excellent. And here we go. Let's get this train rolling. Oh, I'm so excited. This is gonna be awesome. But I will cut us out now, and I will cut us back in as soon as all the baling's done. We'll see you in a while. So the baling's all done, all the mowing's done. We are good to go. Now we need to go through all 3 contracts, pick up all the bales, and deliver them out to the farm. So I am going to run back to the farm, pick up the bale trailer. I'm going to have to convert it over because right now it's in the tipper configuration. I'm going to have to convert it into the flatbed configuration. Once I get that done, I'll take it back to the fields and pick up bales. We'll see you over there. All right, we're back in the yard. Gonna find out just how much we got in grass. We're gonna drop this here. 359,000 liters of grass from those 3 contracts. That works out perfectly. So let's go ahead and collect. Perfect. Quite a bit of money. So that's what? That's almost 25, 30, 33,000? $33,000? Not bad at all. Very nice. Okay, so as you can see, I went ahead and converted the bale trailer over into the tipper trailer. So now I am going to go ahead and work on a couple more contracts. I called up to the shop and they said they had 3 more hay contracts as opposed to the silage I've been working on for most of the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and get ripping on those. I'm going to deliver the hay just like I did with the silage beforehand, and then going to go out and do the work, get the grass, bring it back. So let's get to work. Alright, so I just finished delivering all of the hay to the various places that needed it, and now I'm going to go ahead and firstly pull this trailer over here. I think it's just going to be easier to get it out of the way, like that. Nope, didn't mean for that. There we go. Now, going to grab my little blue Valtra, grab the mower deck, and get to work. Got 3 pretty decent sized fields to mow, so it's going to take me a minute or two. We're going to grab this. There we go. Perfect. All right. Going to head over there. See you when I get there. Alright, so I was heading over to the field, and as I was passing by the shop, I just kind of hit me, it just dawned on me that although the mower that I am using right now, the little John Deere deck mower, works spectacularly, I'm getting a lot of these contracts, and it's getting to the point to where it's just taking me a really long time to kind of get everything spun up and working to the degree that I need them to work. And a lot of that is the inhabitants of that deck mower. It's only like 6 meters wide. It's not that big, and it just throws all the grass out on the field. It's the reason why I've got the particular baler I've got. It's the reason why I've got, just everything kind of downstream is because of that deck mower. So I decided, as you can see, money has gone down because of this. I have made a significant upgrade. I got a couple of Pottinger mowers. We got the front and rear deck mowers, and this one is awesome because it's almost double the amount of width that I have now, or that I had with the little John Deere deck mower, and now I can actually swath while creating. So what's awesome is that when I do my first lap around the fields, I'm going to be getting a much wider side area, which means I'm going to be pulling more grass into the field. I'm going to get just that little bit extra from each one of these contracts, and it's just going to work out really nicely all the way around. So I am really excited about this, and we're going to hop in my tractor, and now we're going to get to mowing. We'll see you over there. Alright, so we have the last set of bales here. We're going to throw this into the laboratory right over here. Into the chemistry set. There we go. Oh yeah, 768,700 liters of grass. That's from 6 contracts that we completed in this episode. That's incredible. That's going to just chug along. More than likely, going to completely top off and max out our hay with that, and just going to switch it over to silage. I mean, that's going to be incredible. We're going to have so much product here on the farm. I am so happy with this. And that is pretty much where we're going to leave this episode. We got tons accomplished today. Holy smokes. We did 6 baling contracts, 3 silage, 3 hay. We've got a new attachment to our baler. We've got a new mower system. Look at this. New mower. We've got the stacker to our bales, so we don't have to just run around the entire field. We can go to each individual 4 stacks and go from there. I mean, we got a lot accomplished today, and I am so thrilled with that. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.